Yeah, we are live now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from. I'm sure like you might have already seen us live a lot of times in front of you, and probably you are still wondering why we are doing and what we are doing. So this is what we are going to. We are conducting a live session today, and we have our lovely business partners from all around the globe just to join us in today's live. So we are going to discuss about nowadays everybody is looking for a side stream of income, right? So and there are load of opportunities out there. So many we are living in an era of like opportunity overload, right? And we just don't know what decisions to take, what platform to plug in, and what to trust and what not to trust, right? So that is why we are actually coming in front of you live, discussing about why we chose this particular platform and what is our reason to recommend this platform to anyone else to build a side hustle from scratch. So thank you so much for joining us today's live. Anu from US, Sonia from New York, Preja from Texas, Nisha from UK. Thank you guys, and this is my lovely husband Rashad. Yeah. So our first question is to Nisha. Nisha, can you please introduce yourself and what is your why to start this business? And what results do you have? And why do you recommend this platform to anybody? And you think that this is a perfect platform for anybody to start a business? Nisha, you're mute.
You're muted,
Yeah,
Anisha.
okay.
Okay. Thank you, Sharjiji. Thank you so much for inviting me to your page. And it's like myself, Nishanu. I'm a nurse by profession and by choice, by passion. I'm a business I'm a business owner. I'm a business coach. We are settled here in the UK with my son and my little boy. And why I started this business is because, we know that, everybody nowadays the life is so expensive. So, like many nurses, to meet that expenses, I was doing overtime. But at the end of the day, I was not happy because, my son, he has special needs. So my dream was to spend more time with my son. I want to spend I want to take care of him. That was my dream. Unfortunately, because of this overtimes and busy schedules, I was not that, like, even though I was spending good time with him, but it was not. I wouldn't say. I cannot say that's a quality time. I was so burned out. I was so like. It was not. I was not happy. That's what. So that in that during that time only, I was looking for something that I can do from home, not a business, something that I can do from home, so that I could decrease my overtime. That was my initial plan when I started this one. So when I started this business, this was my initial plan. But even though after 2 years into this business changed my life, I would say, because now it's more than 2 years now. Even I have picked up a single overtime. I'm not doing any overtime, but I have paid off my debts. I bought a new home. That too, I would say that it's my dream home now. And uh, it's completely changed my life, not only the financially, as a as a mom, now it's my choice. My life is my choice, my work is my choice. The business gave me that freedom. uh, so I would recommend this business, this platform, to anyone, because, like, if I can do this, anybody can do this. And why it is she asked me, like, why I recommend this business to many people, because of its flexibility, I would say. I'll tell you an example. Yesterday I was working, not so when I was working, I was there. The the unit was very busy, and in the middle of the break, when I checked my phone in the middle of the break, I got a blessing. And like so that night shift was finished, and then like I came home and I was sleeping in the daytime. Then after, when I wake up, even again I got another blessing. So what I was telling is, especially for me, for a working parent like me, doing going out, starting a business is like, I cannot, it's unimaginable, I cannot do it. But because of this business, it's so, because of its flexibility, because of its automation, and many more things, like a big, there are lots of features I could say. The 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 training, the mentorship, for because of all these things, I was able to run a business from home during my work, during my I would say like a like here, the pockets of time here and there, because I'm a working mom. I have like lots of household things, and I have a kid who needs my like 24/7 care, who needs more attention. So with all those responsibilities, if I can do this business, everybody can do this business. And how I did do this business, because of the features that I have mentioned. Thank you, Shanjiji. Thank you so much. Over to you, Shanjiji.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Nisha. So that was really inspiring. So when we start actually a side hustle, we never think that we will achieve this kind of freedom with, like, especially when we start a business with like zero experience, no previous experience, no business background, no concepts about how to run a business, right? And as Nisha already said, like, this is because the virtue of this platform, not because we are something experts, or we are that kind of a crowd of people, a crowd of smart people, right? It's because of the platform, the support that we are providing in the platform. That is why we are able to provide. I mean, anybody can make this business work. So, like Nisha, her dream was to spend more time with her son and to buy a house. Like, everybody, all of us like buy a house, right? But like buying a dream house and building that according to our dreams, is something that, and without debt, right? And that is a freedom that we are giving into this platform. So this is a business with great potential, and especially if you're a person who is looking for a side hustle which is rewarding, and with that you can create with full support and has great potential and legitimate, and this is for you. Thank you so much, Nisha. So next I want to ask to Preja. So Preja is also a business coach from Texas, and she's an R&B by profession. Let her introduce herself. And can you please, Preja, to talk to our audience, why would you think that? And tell me, like, how this business changed your life, and also why do you think that this particular platform is a perfect fit for anybody who's looking for side hustle?
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much, Sharon and Rishad, for such a great opportunity to come to this platform and explaining how this platform blessed my life. As Sharon said, my name is Prija Sunil. I am an RN by profession and a business coach by passion. So I'm talking from Texas, USA. I'm here for the last 5 years in the US. And when I came to the US, I never think about we need something else than a profession. I always think about why profession is enough for us. But the story was entirely different. So just like any other professional nurses, when you migrated to the countries like US, UK, Canada, when they came to that country, whenever they need extra stream of income, they will pick up some overtimes, and it will looks very norm to them because we have that opportunity to pick up the overtimes because we are only working 3 days. We are off on 4 days. So even if we are thinking why we can't pick up some overtimes, so that happened to me too. And whenever I talk to other people, it also looks like the same because one job is not enough for a quality life. So that is why I choose this platform. As Nisha mentioned, this is not a second job. This is a business we are doing in a very flexibility. Whenever we have time, whenever we're spending the time with the kids, whenever we are spending the time with the family, we are doing this business. And the blessings that happen to me, it is I never ever think about. As I mentioned, when I came to US, I think, oh, the nurses, and we are making good amount of money. So this is a good place to live and this is the good position to pursue. That was my thinking. When I came to this platform, I realized there is no need to cap our income. There is opportunities. We can dream more. We can change our life. There is lot of opportunities. We just need to grab that. That's why in 2024, January 1st, I grabbed this opportunity. And within after that, as Nisha said, I never ever did any overtimes. And then my husband become part-time and I'm doing full-time still. That is my choice. If I want to be part-time, I can be. But I like to do 3 days in a week because this business don't need our 24 into 7 care. Exactly, Nisha said, we have an automated system. Even if we are sleepy, our system will work for us. That is a system we need the professionals. We can make money many ways. You can do overtimes. You can do other traditional business. You can do other type of businesses. But the thing is, how much time you are trading for that business. If you want to enjoy your time, if you want to enjoy your freedom, you need a platform which has an automated system. That is why this platform is very important, especially for the professionals, especially for the moms. They are very busy with their kids. And also, if you are not technically very much skilled, because we will get all the technical support from this platform. In an online business, what is the most headache thing? The technical part. So all the technical part, we have a technical team that will take care of your technical part, your website, your email campaigns. You don't need to worry about that. That is why if you are not technically skilled person, this is the platform. And in 2025, why this platform is important? These are the things. Flexibility. You don't need to trade your time according to their schedule. You need time for this business, but it is for your schedule, your time flexibility. Whenever you have time, you can spend time for this business. And its earning potential, that is in your hand. You can decide how much you want to earn from this platform. That is in your hand. It is a scalable business. If you just want a $500 or $1,000, that's fine. If you want more, you can make it from this. You can happen that from this business platform. That means all the control is in your hand. Don't need to be wait 1 year for $1 or $2 increment of from your management. We know if you work one year, we will get this, and they will give an increment of 0.5 percentage or maybe 1%, maximum 2% increment. That's it. But this business, how much you want to earn, you can scale this business. Just need to learn the skill from experts. And the other thing, who can do the business? You need some vendors. You need support system. You need the expert hands. That is why we are doing this business for the last 9 years in the online platform. We have the expert mentors and coaches with 9 years of experience in the online platform. They are giving the tricks and tips to you. So you can do this business even if you don't have any experience. If you don't think about business in your life like me, you can do this business. So that is why this is best platform. If you are not a technical person, if you are a busy professional, if you are want a change in your life, that is only why you need to be on this business. As Nisha mentioned, Nisha has a why of this, her son. For me, my why was I don't want to do overtimes. I want quality time with my kids. When I came to US, my kids were eating pot noodles when I called from the shift because I will get money if I work for extra shift. But I'm missing my kids. I'm missing my family time. I'm missing my precious, precious family time. I don't want to do that. That's why I look for an option, and that perfectly matched for me. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Risha. So this is the transformation. I got it from this platform.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach Prija there. Okay, so yesterday's our live was about why working professionals need a side hustle. So it was a good sequel of that part, like why this platform helps you, right? So yesterday, there was a couple of takeaways yesterday, like Manila was saying, uh, be prepared to be uncomfortable when you are comfortable, and then why you need a side stream of income, especially for working professional. So coming to this topic, and Coach Prija have explained about the benefits of people who wants to earn online. If you come from the platform, I just want to touch base with that point, Prija. Say, for instance, if you're a working professionals, when you look at all the people here, they are working professionals. We can see that almost all of us are nurses. We have Dr. Lena who was trying to join. She's a doctor, right? And if you're a working professional, what all options that you have if you want to earn a side stream of income? I like the fact that Coach Preacher said about the incremental increments that you're going to get, right? The max increment that a person is going to get when if you're in a US or another countries is 3%. So basically, which means that after working for an hour, after 1 year of experience, you may get an increment about $2. And the bigger question is the cost of living rise, the inflation and everything is proportional to that salary rise? Obviously not. And then we end up complaining about the inflation, changing politics, policies, etc., which we do not have any control, right? And when if Prija or Sonachi or Anu or Nisha, who is already working for 3 or 4 days, 12-hour shift, 40 hours a week, who wants to build a side hustle, and if they want to go into the traditional business route, obviously there is a lot of risk involved because professionals doesn't know anything about business. I'm telling about our story, like we never have an experience about any business. So, and say for example, if you're starting a business in US or any other country, you're easily looking at an option of investing around $40,000 or $50,000 or plus you have to take insurance plus running cost of the business, and then you should have an experience on that particular field. Say for example, if I want to start a restaurant, I should have at least a minimal knowledge of at least I should be a chef, okay, or I should have any minimal knowledge of running that type of business, which most often working professionals may not have because they concentrated on their career and all these things. And maybe the people who are watching, if you're a working professional, if you want to start a business, what are your expertise in it? Because that's why most of the business, when we look at, there is an analytical data that came out, 90% of startups fail in the first year of the startup. Why? Because running a business needs some expertise. So if you want to earn online, basically you should be able to sell something, right? You should be able to sell a product or service. That is why that is what a business is called. Business creates business volume by selling something. And if you have a product, obviously you need to sell that. If you have a service, if you're a consultant, you're selling your service. So either you're selling a product or service. And then basically, if you want to sell something, you need to know how to market that thing. Okay. And then Preacher was saying that now when she came into this platform, she never knew anything. So our topic of discussion today is that why this platform actually is the best platform for a working professional. So if you're a working professional who wants to earn, then basically you need to have a flexibility of sitting at your home and running a business. Traditional businesses, you don't have a scope for that. Do you have it, right? You don't have it because you just have to go into your shop and open the shop and run the shop being an employee on that shop. That actually takes your time away from your home. The second thing, if you want to run it from your home, it should be a kind of online business, but which basically offers you that flexibility that Prija or Nisha who already talked about it. So, and then Nisha was saying about the Coach Prija was saying about the technical team we have. That's the one thing that is unique about our platform. So, if you want to run an online business, there is a lot of technical things involved, and that's what scares people. When we hear the name online business, okay, it always comes with that online business involves technical thing. Of course, it involves technical thing. That's what is very unique about this platform. When you come into this platform to build your online marketing business, we have a dedicated technical team that can build your business in 72 hours, and we are not exaggerating on that. We have the experienced people who can run that, for people who are running this for 8 to 9 years. Okay, and they will handle the setup part of the business, and then comes the training about the things which is branding, professional marketing, and all the things. And that's what you are going to get. an experience about 8 to 9 years on a training program that can help you to concentrate on the most important things in the online space that help you to earn. And then Coach Preja used the word scale, right? The scalability, right? The more skills you earn, the more skills you learn, the more you earn, right? It's all about the same the thing, like how much skills you are learning from a platform. And that's one thing unique about our platform. When 5 years back, when we came into this business, Facebook was Facebook, but now Facebook is Meta, right? And there is a lot of changes that's been happening in the online world, which has been updated on our training program. Okay, so you're going to get a continuous support to learn, okay, to learn the important skills, and then the mentorship. And if I want to talk about the mentorship program that we have, I can talk a lot about it. But rather than me talking about it, I just want to introduce another person here, which is Sonachi, which is Sharon's sister. So Sonachi, when you came into this platform, like, you might have certain doubts about, oh, how I can run this business, or will I be able to handle the technical part of the business, because online business involves a lot of questions and concerns. And about coming into this platform, how this helped you, Sonachi?
So, thank you for inviting me to this meeting. My name is Sonia. So I'm from New York. So I'm working as a nurse, but I started my business also. So when I was thinking about a side hustle, like, I was thinking about going for another job, and I was thinking about dog sitting, babysitting, all other kind of sittings. But the thing is, if you want to sit any other things, you have to get out of your house. Like, you need to spend your time, or you need to transport yourself to some other places, or these kind of problems arises. So, but my sister gave me a choice to choose on this business. So she gave me the full support, and she offered me the business platform. So when I came into the business, I saw the people from all over the world, like, the different professionals, like different culture, different diversity, all over the world. The people are joining in this business. So what I learned from that is, I don't think any other network is such a big network is in this world, like this big, huge global network, because I see so many people from all over the continents of the world. And so I see their support also. When the people are coming into this business, you always get a support, like, from who is on the business. Like, you are not working for yourself, you are selfless, and you are also helping the business partners also. That's the biggest thing I saw in this business too. And another thing is, as Rishad said, we have a 24/7 access to the business. When you're sleeping, your business can grow. And the other thing is, I found, is the digital marketing. I was not a techie person. I was just using the WhatsApp to call my parents back in India. And I was not interested to use Facebook, Instagram. I did not even know what is all these things. And but when I came into this, there is a talk in Malayalam, നാട് ഓടുമ്പോൾ നടുവേ ഓടണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. അപ്പം ഞാൻ നടുവേ ഓടാതെ, I was just pushing all the nod in front of me. I was not doing anything. I was just watching. All the world is growing. I was just sitting in the balcony and watching them. But when I came into this business, I saw the major thing is, when you think about a business, people are actually hiring the models for the business, and the hiring different kind of contents to run the ad. But in our business, the model is ourselves. I am the model of my business. My ad content is my life. My success is the ad content. So this is the ad. So the people can see the trustworthy ad from the people's life in the business itself. That's the main thing I found, a very good thing about this business. And another thing is, you can work from anywhere. You can work from home. Like yesterday, Manila said she was working when she was at cruise. So anywhere, when you sleep, your business can run. And another thing I found is, you can actually track how your customers are going, like the behavior of your customers, like based upon what you saw from your progress, you can actually improve. The next time you can self improve yourself, like you can make more decisions. How can I improve myself based upon your audience, the reactions, like responses, that's another thing. And the another thing is, I think, when we run an traditional business, we have to spend a lot of time. We have to do a lot. There is a lot of waste, actually. We have to travel. We have to use a lot of paper, There is a lot of waste. But I think this business is an eco-friendly business because we don't use any paper, right? No pen, no paper, just mouth, right? So I think these all are good things I saw from this business so far. So yeah, thank you so much. I can hear you.
Yeah,
Oh,
we never thought about the eco-friendliness of this thing.
that's
So
another advantage.
that's a new point,
That's
right?
a new
Yeah.
that's advantage,
Yeah, we
yeah.
don't use any paper. No paper. No pen, no paper.
Yeah, we never thought about the eco-friendliness, right? Never
Yeah.
used anything.
Yeah.
And less home supplies.
Yeah.
We don't spend much on home supplies.
Yeah. So I never knew that you were actually looking for some dog sitting, Sonachi,
Yeah.
actually.
Actually, I was doing dog sitting, babysitting, all kind of sittings.
Oh my God.
without you don't have any time to sit, right? and earning, like, how much you were earning, like $5 per hour.
Yeah, $5 or $10. But I was able to buy some McDonald's for my kids for that.
And that's it. How much time we wasted. And I love the way that you said, like, you were sitting in the balcony and watching other people grow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I love that. I love that and love. Yeah.
Wow, sitting in the balcony and watching other people. That's
Yeah.
what everybody is doing. Like, when somebody is, looking, like, there are a lot of things out there, right? Whatever you're looking for is right in front of you. But the thing is that you are no, you are just so blind, and you are so judgmental. Like,
Yeah.
we judge so many, we judge people outside, we judge the opportunities outside, we judge the world outside, we judge our neighbor, we judge our friends, we
We are
judge
judges.
we judge everybody. We judge everybody except ourselves.
Oh, God.
Except ourselves, right? We never look into ourselves to think that, okay, what can I do to improve my life, right? What can I do to change the things that I am already in? Rather, we judge everybody outside, the world, the situations, the politics, our parents, our
Yeah.
children, everybody we judge except ourselves. We don't have any self reflection. That's the main problem. It's not the opportunity is the problem, it's not the lack of opportunity. Opportunities are out there, but we are just so close minded to look into it.
And also,
Right?
Sharon, I
Yeah,
always think, like, the
yeah.
opportunities are always outside. Back then there was a time that
Yeah.
that maybe in 90s when
Yeah.
computer was actually being introduced, people were actually making strike against computer, saying that it's going to take employment. But 25 years back, how this technology have changed our life,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
So we are here
Yeah.
sitting as judges, judging everything, and
And
I like the thing. I like
and
the
watching,
thing.
we
Yeah,
are
and watching people.
spectators,
We are
right?
spectators.
Why
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have to be on the court. അത് കോർട്ടിൽ ഇറങ്ങി കളിക്കേണ്ട സമയത്ത് വാൾക്കിൽ ഇരുന്ന് വാച്ച് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ് നമ്മള്. Yeah.
And also, Anu, like
Yeah.
Anu was saying, innovative ideas to make money, like the dog sitting. That may be the first time.
And you got a good comment, Sonachi. You are rocking, Sonachi. Anup is saying, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that may be the first time, like, when the ecological means eco-friendly aspect of online
Yeah.
business.
She's
right?
she loves nature, and she loves walking into nature. She
Yeah.
loves swimming.
Yeah.
I call her a fish. She's always in the water. Okay. Anyway. Thank you, Sonachi. You opened.
Another thing, I want to say one more thing. The thing I saw in this business, there is no boss. You are your own boss.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And there is nobody to rule you, nobody to say, do this, do that, don't do this, like that kind of don't do. There is no don't do's.
Yeah. And no matter how much you are careful, you will always be like afraid when you come back from work. Like, it's a nature of the work, right? So when you come back from work and you always expect a mail or a message from like your colleague saying that you did not do this, you did not do that. Maybe you actually killed yourself in that 12-hour shift, but
Yeah.
still, when you come back, what you did not do will project.
Yes. Yes.
Right? What a pity, right? But we cannot complain anybody because we are living in that kind of world, and also it's patient safety, right? You, whatever you are supposed to do is your job. Whatever you did not do, it's a fallback, right? So to ensure patient safety, they have to project it. But how does that look like in your own life, in your own, like, like you killed yourself for like 12, 13 hours, and then you are still hearing that what you did not do, right? What a pity. And again, like as we said, like $1 increment, $2 increment for the entire year, right? And that is where you have to actually think, okay, it's good to work, it's good to be good for the society, but are you good for yourself? Are you serving yourself and your family while being the same way the good for your society? You need to serve your society and yourself, right? You should be able to give that freedom to yourself along with the society, right? Right. Thank you so much, Sonachi. And I loved it. I love the way that you opened. I'm sure, like, it has opened a lot of people's eyes. So thank you so much. And now I want to invite Anu Cherian. She's also an RN from US. Let's hear from her why she think that, why you think, Anu, this is a perfect opportunity for anyone. Um, why do you recommend this platform? And how this business changed your life?
Yeah, hi everyone, and hi Rishad and Sharon. Thank you for inviting me to your page. So I am Anu, and I live in USA, Georgia State, and I'm a registered nurse. I've been working as a registered nurse for long years. So basically, I was doing as like everyone, doing the nursing long years, no problem, just comfortable with my job. But I had some work related injury happen last year. So that was a turning point in my life. And it was an eye opening in my life because, I was on medical leave and so much follow up on that. But I still had to go back to my work again. So that time I realized, okay, I don't have any other second option or any second income, or I could have taken care of myself and I didn't have to go back so quickly back to my full-time, day shift job. So, and that's the time I found this, beautiful online business, and I started this business. So again, the question Sharon was asked, why this platform? So for example, okay, I was doing a full-time job, and in addition, if I want to do another job, for example, if something else out of online, if it is a conventional, then I have to find a place. So I have to, furnish, and I have to hire some staff, and I have to be there outside of my home, maybe 8 hours or 10 hours. So that is one thing. And especially being a mom and a woman, so if you want a second hustle of income, so what you want to do is, you want to keep that quality of time with your family. So when you're going anything other than that, you are always compromising your family time. So that's not going to be beneficial for you. So this business actually, I can find, because of the flexibility and the convenience, I can do from my home, because the training is an online training, and it is a lifelong training. And especially, it's not like you have 3 months training. Anytime, if I have any doubts, I can go back and look my training site. So that is one point. And then, of course, I have a mentor and a coach and a supportive system. So selflessly, you get support and help whenever you are in any doubts. You always get from the system. And so again, the thing is your flexibility That means you can do from your home, so you don't have to go outside, finding a place and paying your rent and lease and all that. So you doing from your home, so that means you are present in your home with your family. As a mom, as a woman, you can do your home things also, and along with, you can do your business also. And the other good thing is, because all you need is your phone or some internet connection to do this business. So that's one of the things I think, this one. And again, the major point is, if anybody is doing a full-time job, some of the nurses, like, they still do the overtime, but 3 days, and then they may pick up another 2 days, so 5 days they are away from home. Because when I lived in New York, I know some of my friends, they were doing, because they bought a new house. Okay, so now the mortgage is, very expensive in New York to buy a house. So 3 days, I know some of my friends were doing two full-time job. They would do 7 to 3, and then they do 3 to 11. So basically, you cannot even enjoy the home you bought, because you're always away from your home. Especially if you're doing a night shift, and you're still doing second job, another 2 days in another hospital. So that means, you're not even in the home. So basically, you are missing your kids, and certain ages, especially like teenagers, kids already need you all the time. But when they are in the teenagers, I think, as a mother, because I have 2 grown-up kids, so your presence is very important for the kids. So this option, I was looking for last 1 year, and I think, I saw the ads, and I was so scared, this is like a scam, because I don't know about this online business. So I waited maybe over a year, and then finally, I like, okay. So then I talked to Prija, my mentor and coach, and that's how I started this. So I think this anybody can do, but you just have to be, you just have to make a good decision. And are you going to do it? Need to have your willingness, and I think then you can do this. Especially, I never see, because when I went to this mastermind, I didn't go initial months, and then I went one day, and I saw, oh my god, on the corner like 2.5 million. So that was like, I never see anything. I have seen many meetings, but this much huge people with the different nationalities, I never see. So I think this is, people still think this is an online scam, but with all this information, everybody's doing live here and post here. So I think it is it should be a good option for anybody who is looking for a second job, especially nurses or anybody, because the flexibility, the convenience, and women can do this, because you don't have to worry about the conventional business, and then you don't have to compromise your family time, especially being in the house, cook for your kids, be with them, so you can watch them what they're doing, especially big kids, you have to be around them. So I think that's what it is. I hope I answered Sharon's question, and thank you.
2.5 million people watching, 2,500 people watching a live thing. They cannot be fooled, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And also, I like the one of the points that you actually touched based, Anu, because be any business, traditional business or online business or anything, the way you scale any business is learning from the best, right? And one of the thing that, as Anu was saying, that okay, we have mastermind. I just want to touch base about the mastermind. We do have collaboration with people who are making big in the online space. Okay, so people who are making big in the online space. I'm talking about people who are earning about 6 to 7 figures. Like six figures means you're earning 100,000. So I'm talking about those people, and they are coming on our mastermind every week to tell about the tips and tricks they are using in an online marketing business, and how is it going to benefit to any newbies or people who are starting. You're gaining experience from the people who are there for kind of ages.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that is what you're getting. And then Sonachi was also saying that this, when you see, it's a global network of online collaborators.
That's so big.
Yeah, it's because and how you going to get, because if you want to go into a destination, if you run fast, like you alone you could do a little, but with a team you do much bigger things.
Yes.
Right. And that's one thing about this. You may be an expert of Facebook, right? But there may be an expert about YouTube, there may be an expert of LinkedIn, right? And if you want to learn from those things, it's available in the community, because our community and all the training programs, the mentorship and everything is built on collaboration. You
Yeah.
contribute and others also contribute, and that's how we kind of made this kind of a very good ecosystem. I'm just using the word ecosystem because you can come and use this ecosystem to grow your own business, right?
Yeah.
It always says you are the sum total of 5 of your best friends, but here you are not going to get 5 of your best friends, but 1,000 friends like that, who are
Yes.
contributing to your growth, right? And yesterday, when if you have watched our live, Sonachi also today said one thing, like she was watching still when the world was growing around, right? And
Yes.
then she thought that she doesn't belong there, but now she came into this ecosystem and there is a belongingness there, right? And that is where, like, those skills were there initially. Preja had those skills, right? Preja had those skills before, but then you just have to realize these are the skills I have, so that it comes, and then you kind of grow. And that's one thing unique about this beautiful ecosystem we have. I use the word ecosystem, or we are discussing about the platform we have, people that help you to grow. And Sonachi kind of mentioned about this unselfishness or selfless contribution from people, right?
Yes.
The willingness, right? In no other business, like you run a traditional business, who, like, if you are suffering during COVID times, I have a resort back at home at COVID times, like we had a lot of problems, all the healthcare, also industries had problem, but no one came and said to us, look, these are the things that you have to do at this point of challenging times that you can grow. But come into this business, you're running your Facebook, you're stuck into a problem, then you have a support, right? And that's the one thing that unique about this thing, right? So if you're a working professional and who wants to build a business, the one thing that you need is that support system, right? And that's what the platform is providing. So you want to ask something, Sharon?
Yeah, so that's a little bit off topic, because some people are still thinking, like, we all know that how beautiful this platform is, right? But I wish, like, this platform has reached many people out there thinking that they are in the dark circle, like, they are in the vicious circle and thinking that, okay, there is no way out, right? I'm in a lot of debts, I have a lot of dreams, and that is, dreams are still dreams, just like not for normal people. I'm going to struggle all my life. If you are thinking, I wish that this platform reached out to everybody. But one main obstacle is that, like, many people that think that it's a scam,
Yes.
right? It's a scam, right? So I think a best person to ask this question is my own sister, Sonachi, because she once thought that it's a scam, because she has been watching in the balcony for last 5 years. And what made you think that this is not a scam, Sonachi? Because I know that this blessing has to spread, out to other people who is actually looking for a change in their life. So what made you think that? How did you realize it's not a scam?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So when my sister came to the US like 3 years ago, I got a chance actually to see how she's working, because she was staying in my home, when she's settling up on the beginning stage of settling in US. So she was staying with me. So I got a chance to see her directly, what she's doing, how she's doing, how much she's involved, and Rishad, both of them, how much they are involved. And I got a chance to see and come on this platform to see other people. So I saw, okay, so these people who is with my sister is not stupids, because they are from different levels of society, like doctors, engineers, pharmacists, all area, all kind of people from all different kinds of professions are in this business. So and also I saw she is I saw that thing. I got a chance. That's a major thing. I got a chance to see her tax return form. So that's a major point. I started to think, okay, so if it is a tax returning business, so there is no way it should be a scam, because it is with the government approval. they are doing this business with government approval. But I did not have that courage to open my mouth on that time, because the people around me, my husband, all other family members are still skeptical about that. So I did not just open. I was just watching her silently. But I developed my the trust in the business. Immediately I saw the 1099, like the tax return form.
Thank you so much, Sonachi. So, as Sonachi already mentioned, if any businesses out there, if you are in a job or any business out there, we all have to pay taxes. And if you're paying tax, that means you're actually reporting your income to the government, and then the government is actually taking the tax. As a business owner, you have to file your own taxes. But uh, job versus in our business, the main thing is that you can, in job there is a cap, $50 per hour, that's your cap. Right? No matter how hard you work on that 12-hour shift, you only get $50 per hour. That is a set income. Right? In business, you can earn as much as you want. Okay, you invest, you can invest $500, $1,000, $2,000, $40,000, 1 lakh in a month you can earn. Totally depends upon how much commitment you are giving to that platform. Right? And again, of course, you have to pay taxes. Right? There are people in our society, they are paying like 40,000, 50,000 tax because their income is that huge, which is fine because they are making 200, 400,000 an year. Right? An year. Which other job can give you that much potential? Right? So that is what we want to tell you, this good news, that, and also as a business owner, how many things that you can write off the tax, whatever expenses that you are going to have from the business. Or also, like, say for example, you're traveling to see your friend, that could be your business expense. You're staying in a hotel, that's your business expense. How beautiful is that? Right? So otherwise, as an employee, where do you have that choice? You don't have that choice. Some of the house things, expenses can be your taxable income. So that's all. There are a lot of possibilities for running a business, versus an employee. So if you already have a job, and maybe you are holding a well paid job, what you have to understand is that no matter how much you earn, no matter what position or what profession you are, it will not give you a flexibility or freedom beyond a certain point. Right? Say for example, if you are a boss, you may be earning double time of your employee, but are you free? Can you actually leave a job and travel around, and can you decide how much you want to earn? No. Right? So that is the beauty of this business. Right? So not like any other businesses. So in this business, the thing is that it's very flexible. So if you're already working, what's your choice, or what's your chance of becoming successful in other businesses? Right? But versus, because you have to go out, you have to do a second job, you have to have huge investment, you have to manage your employees' stocks, and tell me, what else, what more. So there is less chance of you becoming successful in a traditional business if you're already having a full-time job and other commitments. So this is a perfect opportunity for anybody who only have pockets of time. Okay, only have pockets of time, and doesn't matter, you don't need to have any skill. You can learn everything from scratch after you come into this platform. So, and you don't have to look here and there for answers. Right?
Yeah.
As Sonachi already mentioned, nobody is going to come behind you asking, okay, you are your own boss. There are people to help you and support you, but you are your own boss, but you will never be short of help. Right? So
Yeah,
yeah.
and also there was an interesting comment there, so I just want to briefly touch base with that. So Meena Vincent has said, "I want to know the depth of this business. I'm still in the dark. Want to know more." Thanks, Meena, for that. We still the purpose of these interviews or these sessions is to put that awareness and then tell about the most frequently asked questions. So for that, when people think about online business, right? There is a lot of couple of things that comes into your mind. Basically, sometimes you will think that okay, online business involves a lot of technical things, and we have mentioned about those parts of it. And then there may be concerns about it. Then there is a fear of unknown, and we were there. So do all the people sitting here. Okay, for that, actually, to give insights about what are the things that is happening in the online world, and what are the approaches that you can use, and what are the scopes of online business. We have created a wonderful educational group. Okay, that educational group have a 7-day access where you have almost 140 resources available. 140 resources are available that is going to teach you, that's going to guide you. What are the scopes? What are the trends? What are the highlights happening in the online store, especially in 2025? And what are things that you can make use of it? So the access is for 7 days. There's a complete educational program, and that's run by around 9 coaches that we have sparsed across the globe. So if you want to get access to that educational group, that will be highly beneficial, because we created that educational group to educate people on it, and also to bring forth what are the new changes that is happening. And then this is the most highlight. Then you will have lots of doubts coming into it. Then you will have access to the coaches, and then you can clarify any doubt. Say, for example, you can ask how this works, how online marketing works, can I do this, and what are the strategies involved, how I can do a high ticket sales online marketing business, and those kind of questions. So if you want to get access to that educational group, the first thing that you can contact any of us, and then we will be able to guide you towards it. So then you will know, like as you asked, I want to know the depth of this business. That is how you will know it, because it's a 7-day program, and you can watch these things multiple times. I mean, like, you can go through the resource, like 140 contents in the group, and that will have a great access. And before we end this, it's been nearly 50 minutes. Like, I just want a couple of things to touch base. And Preja kind of said about the scalability thing, the cost of living, and then the scalability of the business. So I would like, before we conclude this session, I just want Coach Preja to explain that scalability. If a person coming into this business, you might know that at this point of time there are a bit of learning to do. And when you learn the things, basically you're kind of joining an online marketing kind of a course, and then applying all the knowledge to your business. But you're not alone, because we are going to guide you how to do all these things. But when you're learning all these things, you're applying those knowledge into the business and earning as well. And then once the skill sets gets upgraded, your earning upgrades, right? And I never know the scalability of online businesses before coming into this platform. And so I would like Coach Preja to explain like, how is the incremental earning that you're going to get if that comes into the business, and so far how have it helped you, Preja, and then what you have seen about the community that's been happening.
Thank you, Rishad, giving me a second chance to explaining that again. As I said, the scalability, I never imagined. That was I scaled from this business. I started to earn from the 3rd week. Some people will ask how fast we can earn. That is in your hand. As Rishad mentioned, we needs to be learned something. Maybe you needed 20 hours for the initial setup and you can start your business. So you can spend that 20 hours in 2 days, or you can spend that 20 hours in 2 years. So if you are ready to spend that 20 hours in 2 days, you can start to earn quickly. So I spent that fast. So I earned within 3 weeks. That means don't think about it. I earned, so maybe she earned $100. I earned more than, it was a 4-figure income from the starting. And from the 4th month, I started to earn 5-figure. Sometimes when you heard from outside, you maybe think about it may be scam. How we can earn 5-figure from the 4th or 5th month. But that is the truth. That is the structure of our business. In some level, you will get all the income to you. And some people will message you, Preja, I see in the our business group, your income is like that. Is it true? Yes, of course it's true. It was unbelievable for me too. From the 5th month, I started to earn 5-figure, and it is 5-figure means, it is how much I can say. I earned the months more than 20,000 too. It will never happen in my nursing life. Whatever degrees I did, whatever masters I did, whatever management position I did with all of the headaches, that will never happen. So that is the scalability of this business. You can see there is 100K people are making every month. That means people are spending that much time on this business and people scale their business. And you can scale business without any experience. You can scale this business without any previous knowledge. It is just your why, your decision. And think about this time I'm spending for this business is just I am taking from my family time. No, that is the time I'm spending on the social media. Every day I'm just scrolling a lot of time. I'm utilizing that. I'm utilizing the pocket of times. Whenever I drop the kids over there, I utilizing that time. And if I can make 5 figures every month, that was the scalability of this business. With my family, I am making 5 figures within the fifth month from this business.
Wow. Amazing. Thank you so much, Preja. So whatever your dream is, that is achievable. That's nothing. If you put your mind and heart into this, anything that you want to achieve in your life, you can achieve through this platform. That much we can say. So again, keep your mind open, keep your eyes open, self-reflect, don't be judgmental, and think that we don't know everything. Right? If you think that, if you're a very egoistic person, you think that, okay, you know this much and you know everything. No, there are so lot of things that we don't know. There are a lot of possibilities. Any possibilities out there, ask, it's not open to you because of your ignorance. Right? Keep your mind open, keep your mind open, be willing to learn, be willing to work hard in your own time. This is not a get to rich quick scheme. You have to spend time. Okay, it's a business, it's a proper business. You have to spend time, but again, as you said, it will pay back. Like as Preja said, the 4th month, 5th month, she started to earn more than 20,000. 5th month, coming with no experience, right? She started earning like more than 20,000 per month. That's what she's saying. She has been in this US for more than 5 years, and she made her husband part time in the 8th month. Okay, she was in US, in the land of opportunities, for the last 5 years, and she could never do that. And she was able to do that from this platform. That means anything is possible with this platform. Just keep your mind open, be willing to learn, be willing to work hard. Again, it's flexible. You can decide when and where you want to work. You need at least minimum an hour per day, like 7 to 10 hours per week. That much time we are all wasting anyway. Right? Yeah. So that is needed for you to start this business. So if any of you want to know more about it, please do reach out to any of us, and we will be more than happy. We'll be excited to share this opportunity to you. Okay. Thank you guys, and thank you everybody who joined for today's live. And God bless you. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.